Namaste. Namaste and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. This is a moment in our day that we carve out. It is almost like a ritual to just take a moment in your day to arrive in your body, arrive in your breath, and just to calm the mind, to calm the energy around, just to arrive in, as we say, this beautiful moment. So mindfulness moment. And again, a ritual of it. If we kind of integrate this into our practice, into our life practice, if you will, the nervous system responds in a really, really positive way. So it's great that you're here today. Thank you and welcome. My name is Evalena, and what an honor and a privilege it is to guide you through this practice. So go ahead and take a seat. You can sit down on the ground. I'm here in an easy seat, or you could sit up in a chair or wherever it feels appropriate and comfortable for you. So we're going to arrive here, resting your hands down on your legs and start to stir yourself around. Start to stir yourself around, just coming here in this moment. And start to add the movement of your breath, just drawing the energy into the body and just letting that energy flow right back out. And these simple practices of being aware of movement and aware of breath at the same time is the practice of mindfulness, is the practice of being here now in our bodies. Float your arms all the way up, lift up, deep and clear breath. Drop your left hand onto the ground or grab the side of the chair if you're in a chair, and then open yourself up, lifting your chest, lifting your heart to the sky, deep breathing in and deep, deep, full, mindful breathing out. Go ahead and come back up to the center, reach up, reach up. Grab the chair, the earth, and then up and over to the other side, and just noticing the differences, the subtle differences are maybe they're pretty pronounced for you. I'm pretty tight on this side as I try to turn the chest, as I open up the arm, breathing here and now. Inhale, come back up to the center. Reaching your arms up to the sky, stretch as if you're lifting from the base, right from the pelvic floor. Turn your palms forward. We're going to float forward. We're going to take a forward bend. So if you're in a chair, you just kind of drape your body up and over. You're here on the ground, walking your hands forward, releasing your head and neck down to the earth, and just surrender for a moment. Deep breath in, deep and mindful, full breath out. Go ahead and crawl your hands back, and just shrug your shoulders up to your ears. And just take a moment of pause again, just to notice just that little bit of movement, that little bit of awareness into the breath and the body can shift and change the energy. Nice. Check out your hands. Let's transition now. We're going to start to flow and open up the spine. So I'm here on the ground. I don't have a yoga mat with me today, but I have a blanket that I'm going to place underneath my knees. If you have a knee challenge or you would rather do this standing, absolutely, positively, just work the feet underneath your feet underneath your hips and find your awareness and start to flow here, cat and cow. So I'm moving into the spine, opening up, deep breath in. Deep, deep, mindful breath out, flowing with awareness. So we're using yoga postures to come into the physical body and very ritualize these yoga postures. We prepare them, we move into them in very similar ways each time. And there's something really comforting about that, right? When we know where we are, when we have experienced this moment and the next moment and many other moments to come, again and again, there's a real sense of calm. And that's what this practice is designed for, right? To move our bodies, to keep the body well and spacious. You can start to circle yourself around, but also to work the nervous system, all the systems of the body, so that they can also maintain wellness and health, right? Breathing in, breathing out. So carving out time in your day. Maybe it's you spend in your own practice during the day is just a wonderful way to find that place. So go ahead and sink back now, pulling your hips way back. If you're down on the ground, you can open your knees quite wide. If you're seated in a chair, again, just drape yourself up and over. You just want to take a standing forward bend, go ahead and do so and be here now. Lots of breath in. Lots and lots of full breath out. In our busy lives, in our busy world, we sometimes forget to do this, just to take a moment, to rest, to come here, to arrive in your body, to arrive in your breath. And again, if you can think of it more like just in a ritual of awareness or a ritual of mindfulness that you can invite into your day. These will shift. Right? Go ahead and come back up. Your hands pressing down into the ground, coming up onto all fours. And again, the flow of energy flowing in, flowing out with your cat and cow movement. Look forward now, and we're going to take a giant step with the left foot. Bring that left foot forward. So we're working towards a lunge. If you want, again, not be on the ground, maybe you put your foot up on the chair. You just take a gentle lunge forward. You can have your back leg lifted and just push and pull a bit. Good place to get into the hips. Crawl your hands up here on top of your thigh. And then again, push and pull a bit, just flowing forward and pushing back. Stay upright in this position and cactus your arms. Take your arms out to the side and start to lift your chin and your chest and feel the breath, feel the energy here in this moment. Breathing deeply, breathing completely. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Bring your hands together in a prayer. Bring your hands together and turn and twist and go to the left side. You can lean back here, opening up through the top of the chest. Feel the energy through the breath into the body, into the spine, opening yourself up to this moment. Good. Coming back to the center, reach your arms all the way up, lean back. And then as you exhale, hands come down and bring them to the inside of that front foot. If you are have your legs lifted, you can take that leg, that front leg, and just reach it out to the side a bit. Just turning out onto the outer edge of your foot. You can drop your elbows down if you're here on the ground and feel the breath moving into your body. Go ahead and float that left knee, that left leg back and flow again. Cat and cow, opening up, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Pushing back, a good stretch here. Extend that right leg back for a moment, a little push and pull there, a little push and pull, and then gently bring that right leg forward. So again, a lunge position. Feel the breath. You can push forward and back. You can stretch here. The back thigh is stretching as well as the front hamstrings, the front quad as well. You're opening yourself up. Taking your time, you can go ahead and climb up. Sit and being nice and upright here, spacious in this beautiful form, the shape. Cactusing your arms, lean back, the heart, the chest open and free. Inhaling. Exhaling. Beautiful breath in the body. You can lift your arms up a little higher, turning your palms towards one another. And again, stretch and breathe, stretch and breathe. Finding the openness, the energy. Bring your hands together in a prayer and gently bring that prayer to heart center. Turning and twisting now to the right side. Turn and twist to the right. Leaning back into this. There's an extension and a lengthening happening through the spine. You can push forward a bit here and then gently pull back again, opening up. Nice full breaths in and full breath out. Good. Come back up to the center, reach your arms all the way up, and then exhale your hands again to the inside of the front foot. So if you're up, if you're lifted here, same thing, your arms can be on the inside. Maybe if you're on the ground, the elbows can drop down a bit. You could just pull that leg out to the side and bring it back in, hug it back in, and finding awareness, finding your breath. Gently floating that front foot back, or the foot lands underneath you, the knee lands underneath you, and some cat and cowing, the inhalation, the exhalation, and a moment of rest. A moment of rest, pulling back, resting the upper body, the upper chest, finding the space, awareness. I love the idea of ritualizing rest, right? Ritualizing rest. Maybe you take a moment throughout your day at the time of when you arrive, perhaps, maybe even starting with a ritual of just stillness for a moment or two. You can sprinkle it into your day at lunch, maybe, or when you take an afternoon break, just to sit for a few moments, maybe stretch out your body. Our beautiful bodies are designed to move. And in our modern world, often our work requires us to sit and be in one place for many, many hours, right? Reaching. Go ahead and stretch your arms forward, pull your hips back. This also is just a lovely stretch. You can stay here. If you have a downward facing dog practice, if you want to tuck your toes and pull your hips all the way to the sky, this also is just a lovely stretch. It's a good place to be for a moment or two. You can kind of pedal at your feet, or turn to the side, play like that, just opening yourself up to this moment. All of the long muscles of the body are beginning to stretch and strengthen. Go ahead and walk your hands back, or we could just meet here in a standing forward bend. If you have a prop around, you can remove that, let your head and neck hang heavy, let go, let be. Deep breathing. Let's twist here, left hand to right shin and right arm floating to the sky, long and spacious. Full awareness, look up. Twisting. Wonderful practice. Exhale. Can you ritualize, right? Getting the organs, the right hand to the left leg and the left arm up. And then just turning and twisting, adding new and fresh energy into your organs, into the digestive system. Breath flowing. Exhale, gently go down, go down. And then again, just the calming nature of ritual. Press down into the ground and gently rise all the way up. Nice. Put your arms out to the side. Lift your hands to the air, palms pressing right here through the midline. Bring your hands through your nose, over your mouth, and here to heart center. Deep, clear breathing in and out. Good. And then shake it out. This is kind of a new ritual of mine. Again, I have creatures. I have beautiful animals, dogs, and they do that almost every time they move, right? They're stationary for a moment. They get up and they shake themselves off. They give a big stretch, right? And they open up to this moment. They prepare themselves. So we too can do that too. Just kind of shaking, right? Shaking things around. The practice of mindfulness is often explored in meditation, which is an amazing practice, but the body needs to be strong and open to meet that stillness. And herein, right, this practice of movement, palms pressing right here at your heart. Let's close your eyes for a moment. And kind of just enjoy this moment, even if you've never practiced before, right? You're just coming here for a moment, palms pressing, strong center. Your heart is nice and spacious, breath flowing into your body, meeting this moment. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way to the sky, lift up. And then exhale, flow forward. So bend your knees on the way down, protect your lower back and release into a forward bend and let go. Inhale, come up halfway. Big stretch here, back of the legs. You can spend a moment here if you wish. Exhale, release it right back down. Relax the head. Let's roll up. So coming up slow. Feel the energy coming up. Arms float to the side. Reach up. The gaze meets your hands. Your hands come right through the midline. Clear out. Again, the very ritualized movement. Your hands to your heart center. Let's go again. Inhale. Rise up. Arms lift. Burn it out. Exhale. Release, release, let go. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, back down. Now these physical postures, get it, roll up, go slow, go rolling slowly. Palms meet at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. So moving the body in this way, inhale, up, 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 right? So kind of a complete practice, opening up the chest, the heart. Here's a beautiful forward bend now. Bent knees to keep your spine safe. Lower back, inhale, halfway up. And then back down, there's this inversion, this release, this change of flow. Inhale, rising back up, feeling the energy, the palms meet at the top, they're strengthening, there's lengthening. Exhale, the hands to heart center. So again, a complete practice with the exception of twisting. You might add a little twisting, and we can do that. We do this little flow. Lift your right knee and bring your left elbow to your right knee. And then we'll do the opposite. We're going to lift up that left knee and bring the right elbow. And go ahead and play like that. So up you go and down. So here's adding a little twist, right? Twist to the energy. You feel the breath in and out and in and out, moving, breathing, feeling this moment a few times like that. And then exhale and come back here to center. Shake it out. Flutter your lips, moving the body. Let's go back down on the ground. So we got a little flow going. I got a little flow. Maybe the heart is beating. And maybe, again, as you think about ritualizing a practice, maybe there's 10 or 12 of those sun breaths. That is a great way to clear out. Come down onto the ground, and we'll take a few beautiful postures here. Bringing your legs forward, extend your left leg and cross the right leg over. So I'm sitting up on a cushion. Actually, I'm going to change that. I'm not going to sit up on a cushion for this. Using your breath, again, to squeeze that front leg, that right leg into your body, flex the left foot. You can stay here, or if you want to bend that left leg and kind of tuck it back behind you, here's the twist I was talking about. Reach your arms up and turn and twist to the right. And this is a lovely space, right? Breathing, inhaling. The right hand is back behind you. Use the left arm as leverage there, just pressing against your own body to get in. This always feels so good for that lower back area, that sacral area. The energy gets stuck, right? If we're in a stationary position, reach your arms up, up, up. Bring your thumb and index fingers to touch, and then drop the hands over to the left. And maybe you can just bow down for a moment, dropping your forehead down and right there between your hands, and feel your breath. Feel the energy. Gently rise back up. Good. Extend both legs forward. Extend both legs forward. And then we'll keep that right leg extended and bend so that the left leg crosses over. So again, you can keep that posture with the leg extended, or bend the opposite leg. Just bring it back underneath you. Try to even out the hips. Are they neutral? This left hip is trying to hike up a little bit to find that. Try to even out the pelvic area. Reach your arms up, up, up. This time we twist left, using the right forearm or upper arm against the leg and turning and twisting and breathing. Deep, full, beautiful breaths in your body. Inhaling, exhaling. Finding your way, right? Finding your way into the body, into the hips in this instance, into the spine. Inhale, come back up. Thumbs touch, index fingers touch. The hands over to the right side, and then bow down, right? Just drop. Drop the forehead, surrender. We're very, very busy in our beautiful minds. Typically, we got lots going on. Shrug your shoulders, as we do, right? Living, breathing, active, awakened creatures in this world. Bring both legs forward. I'm going to keep my knees bent for this, and try to sit upright on your pelvis. You can be in a chair to do this too. I should have said that before. And then bring your hands forward. I'm grabbing the outer edges of my feet. This feels yummy for the lower back, right? Have this nice opening and spaciousness here in the lower back. If you want to stay here, fantastic. If you want to go down a little further, maybe those legs extend further. Let the head drop down, and maybe you keep going. Maybe you've gone far enough. And just breathe and experience spaciousness in the body. So again, a ritualized movement practice is so calming for the beautiful nervous system, right? We get fired up. And quite naturally, we get fired up, right? We get very excited. We have emotional ups and downs throughout our day, using your breath. Maybe for you, gently coming up, you've been carrying a situation, or maybe a health situation of yourself or a loved one, and carrying that energy around is, it's part of who we are. Taking time to ritualize movement and just bring breath into it, right, can help us to manage, can help us to be what the teachers invite us to is this term of equanimity, to not let events or other beings disturb us. Oh my goodness, can we be undisturbed by what is happening? Such a practice, such a practice. And that's what leads us to this moment. I'm kind of circling myself around here. Bring your hands down onto your feet, a little foot massage in the day. That's also nice. It's also nice. It brings us now to the seat of meditation. I'm taking my time here. I'm massaging my legs on the way up here. And the seat of meditation can be upright, right? It can be seated in a chair. You can come to a cross-legged position if that works for you. The pose that I'm going to come to is one that is very familiar to me, right? It's the seat of meditation that I use, that I mistakenly called easy seat. That's not easy seat today. It is Siddhasana, it's called, where one leg just kind of turns in, right? The shin is pressing down onto the ground and feeling very supported there. The other leg comes right in front of that. So there is a 3-pointed seat, right? Knees and legs being 2 points, and then that pelvic area. So I'm taking a moment, like I'm adjusting to keep this really beautiful sense of center and a sense of ritual here too. So come to a place that is comfortable for you. And just try to arrive for a moment. My hands are down today. That feels quite natural for me at this moment, right? Energetically. Maybe for you, the hands turning up might feel just what you need, right? Listen to your beautiful body. Listen to your breath. Listening to your heart, and just arrive in this moment here into the mindfulness meditation practice now. So the idea, again, kind of, we do these practices for what, right? For what reason? To create a sense of equanimity in our lives, a sense of calm and ease. How about a sense of stillness, of being able to just sit with whatever? So we can begin that practice by stilling the physical body. So and often this happens, as soon as I kind of sit down, suddenly I have to adjust my shirt, or there's a sensation, maybe the skin is itching or tingling. And just notice your own habits. Notice your own habits as you come to stillness. Maybe for you, you can land, boom, right there, here and now. And maybe you could do that yesterday, but you can't seem to do that today. Or maybe today's the day that you can just be here, arrive, and whatever the circumstance. This is the practice of being undisturbed, just to come here. Carved out these moments for yourself, for your well-being. And just let yourself be here now with whatever shows up. What's showing up for you is maybe something you have in your work practice, is right at the tip of the mind. Let that be there for a moment. Recognize it, and with great compassion, just invite it to just move along for this moment. It'll be there when you come back to your work. Maybe there is a sensation of joy. Be there with it. Allow it. Maybe there's a sensation of grief or sadness. Same thing, sit and be with it. Allow. And then comes a distraction. Perhaps you're hungry. Move here to lunch. Yeah. Come back, right? Just come back. Allow that thought, that sensation to just move through. Bring your attention, your awareness back to your breath. Right, a full breath in, your belly expanding, your ribs and your heart lifting with your breath. Exhale and empty with that same awareness, releasing your breath completely. Take a deep breath in, fill all the way up. And this time, as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. And we do these practices for the benefit of all beings. So here now for a moment, right? Just hold your compassion, hold your love, your kindness, hold it right there in the palm of your hands. Take a deep breath in. As you rise up, you reach your arms all the way up to the sky, holding that beautiful energy. Open the arms and send it out into the world, loving kindness and compassion, a mindfulness for all beings. Go ahead and bring your hands back together. And as you exhale, your hands right through the midline, meeting heart center. A deep breath in and exhale. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. Today, the ritual of showing up for oneself. So have an amazing day. Thank you so much.